There's only one thing that YouTube cares about the most, which is watch time. In this video, we're going to be talking all about audience retention and watch time. So what exactly is audience retention? Why does it matter so much for getting views and succeeding on YouTube? Well, I'm going to be revealing different tips for how to rank your videos higher in search and getting YouTube to actually recommend your videos by increasing your watch time. Hey guys, my name is Nader and I'm excited to be talking about how to trigger the YouTube algorithm with these tips that I'm going to show you in this video to increase your watch time, audience retention, and YouTube views. So what's the average audience retention on YouTube? Well, according to some reports, the average audience retention on YouTube is between 50 and 60%. Now, audience retention is your ability to hold someone's attention on your videos. And if you look at your analytics, there's sometimes the hockey stick effect where someone clicks on your video and they're gone immediately. So the question is, how long can you hold someone's attention? Have you ever started watching a show or a movie on Netflix and you watched a few seconds or minutes and then you decided that you don't want to watch this movie or commit to it? Well, it's because it didn't keep your attention. If a video that you enjoy holds your attention, you might click on it and watch it all the way into the end and watch multiple videos from that creator. Now on YouTube, if you can keep someone's attention over half of the length of your video or even over 60%, you're doing a pretty good job. YouTube themselves said that they've started adjusting the ranking of YouTube videos to reward engaging videos that keep viewers watching. It's not just views, because you know that a view can be just 1 second, but a minute, that means you've held someone's attention for 60 seconds. YouTube rewards content creators that create engaging videos, and you know when it comes to engagement, likes are okay, comments are great, but the most significant signal is whether or not someone keeps watching your video. That's watch time or audience retention. YouTube says that videos with consistency high audience retention and watch time, they have the potential to show up more frequently in search results and suggested videos. So not only is having a high audience retention going to help you rank your videos in search, it's also going to help your videos be recommended by the YouTube algorithm to new viewers. So audience retention is very important. Now you need to learn about a very important term. It's the average view duration. If you made a video and it's going very well and YouTube continues to recommend it to new people, and therefore on average, even people that potentially don't know you or haven't seen your content before, their attention is being held for 7 minutes. In a world where you can hardly have the attention span to scroll through Instagram or go from this thing to that thing, and we're so busy, giving your attention for 7 minutes to something is really significant. Now, most creators have an average view duration of 5 minutes. If you start getting to 7 minutes, 8 or 15 minutes, and if YouTube recommends that video to new people and you're holding attention, of course they would keep showing it to even more people, because the average view duration is so important. So how to have a watch time boost? A watch time boost is basically when somebody go to your YouTube channel, then you basically create all these different possibilities, all these different places, all these different things that you can do in order to get them to watch more of your content, so that you can increase the amount of watch time and your overall authority on your channel, because watch time is the most important thing on YouTube. So one of the things that you can do to generate more watch time on your channel is to build your content out in playlists, and you make those playlists series playlists. And the reason for this is if you're making videos that are all directly related to each other, then what's going to happen is when somebody comes in and they watch one video, you're drastically increasing the chances of them watching another video on your channel. Let's say that you create 5, 6, 7 videos that are all directly related to each other, which means that they're all directly related to the interests that the people came into your videos to watch in the first place. Not only is that going to generate more watch time, just because you're tapping into the interest set of the actual viewer, but you're also going to increase your chances of YouTube showing more of your content to that particular viewer. YouTube publicly says that if you have a playlist and you make that playlist as a series playlist, if somebody watches one of your videos that are in that series playlist, YouTube is more likely to show the other videos in that playlist to the same viewer in the recommended column. They're also more likely to show up as the autoplay, which is basically the next video that's going to automatically play after they finish watching one of the other videos in that playlist. So as you can see, building your content into blocks and then marking those blocks of content as series playlists can be extremely beneficial just by itself. So one thing that's really important when you're thinking of how how you're gonna start putting out your content that way, and you're thinking of the next handful of videos that you're going to make. Instead of making one video about one particular topic, think of what group of videos you can make so that they're all directly related to each other. Next up is to add relevant playlist links or relevant video links down in your description in all of your videos. Here's the thing. We all use YouTube in different ways. Some people, they'll hit the channel page and they'll just scroll down the page. Other people hit the channel page and go straight to the videos to see what people are making right now because they want to see things in order, right? We all have our preference of how we navigate the platform. Some people look at descriptions, other people don't. But what you want to do is you want to create those advantages for yourself for the people that do go down to the descriptions to see other information about the videos that you're making. Those are the people that you're putting those description links down there for. Basically, you want to make sure that whatever you're linking to is relevant to the specific video that they happen to be watching at the moment. And if it's relevant, then you're increasing the likelihood of them clicking on one of your descriptions and watching other videos. Next up on the list, make sure that you're pinning your comments that are linking to other playlists or other relevant videos on the channel. So the reason for this one is also because as people scrolling down, they see your video and then they're scrolling down the page, they see that link that's directly relevant to their interests, then they're also more likely to click on that, go in and watch a playlist or at least another video that's related to the topic that they just enjoyed. Next up, of course, is you want to make sure that you're using cards in all your videos. If you don't know what cards are the little things that pop up right here. You can actually turn these on or use these when you're uploading your videos. If you've already got videos uploaded, then you can go into your video, go into the actual video settings itself, and then you'll see a little thing at the top of the screen that says cards. Click on that. That's where you add cards. How you actually use those is basically you want to make sure, of course, that you're linking to something relevant to your video, something that's interesting to other people. You also want to make sure that you're linking to something that makes sense for the video that you're doing. YouTube recommends that you use cards in the last 20% of your video, and the reason for that is because you want to make sure that you're getting all the watch time on that video before you send them off to watch another video on the channel. The next thing you might need to consider to increase your overall watch time is using visuals. The biggest creators on this platform have been going crazy on visuals lately, and here's why. Every time a viewer sees a cool transition or a sound effect, this makes their brains produce more dopamine, and people kind of like it. So the more you give your viewers dopamine-inducing content, the more they'll love watching your channel. And to do this, you're gonna need to go crazy on visuals. And Ali Abdal does this very well. Let me show you the first 10 seconds of one of his videos.
So why should we care about dating? Well, this is one of the world's longest studies on happiness, and it was started in the 1930s by Harvard, and they've since surveyed more than 700 people over a ridiculous 80 years. They followed these people.
Well, he doesn't only use visuals, but also uses sound effects. Another tip that's gonna get you even more watch time is to keep hooking your viewers over and over throughout your video. But this time, not only with the help of visuals or sound effects, but the sequence of content itself. Hooking your viewers in the first few seconds is the first step. And let me show you how this creator hooks his viewers over and over throughout his videos.
Imagine if I told you that for just $5,000, you could join a secret society as powerful as the Illuminati. Well, apparently, that's what Andrew Tate's program, The War Room, is all about.
So The War Room is kind of like the Illuminati, but cooler.
Looking at this hook, he used very catchy phrases such as powerful society, secret Illuminati, and so on. It's the use of phrases like these that attract the average person on YouTube to watch a bigger chunk of your video. Well, it always pays off when you keep hooking your viewers over and over. It just needs to be a little bit more smooth so that they can notice that you're not overdoing it. And you also want to make sure that you're using text on the screen every 5 seconds, even if it's gonna be what you're saying in the video. It keeps the viewer's attention on the video and it makes their brains produce all these fun chemicals. And I'm gonna show you even more advanced tips right in this video, so I'm gonna wait for you right there.